Welcome back. It's still the AM Weekend Show. And my name is Divine Onoha. I'm still here with Ogochukwu Osai. And up next on the AM Weekend Show is our trip around the region. We'll be visiting Imo State. Right now, a sobering reality is emerging in Imo State, one that exposes the scale of violence sweeping across its rural communities. At least 20 attacks have been recorded this year alone, most in unprotected, forgotten areas. This report explores the disturbing trends, the rising death toll, and what's being done. JohnKennedy Ogbonna reports.
In 2025, Imo has seen a wave of violent attacks, many in rural communities with little accountability. On May 8th, more than 30 travelers were slaughtered along Okigwe-Owerri Road. Over 20 vehicles were set ablaze. In June, gunmen attacked Ndi Ejezia, Umaloma, and Ndi Akwata Ono in Arondi Zogo, leaving 12 people dead. And in July, gunmen struck Ehime Bano and Idiato North local government areas. 7 people were killed in Idiato. Former Senator and Imo gubernatorial candidate Atan Achono described the attacks as barbaric and deeply disturbing. Meanwhile, kidnappings targeting priests, farmers, and public figures are rampant. The Imo State Police, led by Commissioner Aboki Danjuma, said they may have deployed sky and ground patrols. After the May massacre, the police launched search operations in collaborations with the Army and DSS and established tactical deployments in Umualuako to contain violence in Ehime-Bano. In June, the anti-kidnapping unit launched raids in Ahiazumbise and Njaba, targeting notorious gangs. But residents say it is not enough. Fear has taken over, and with no visible security presence, many strictly observe sit-at-home orders. Many are afraid to speak, but a few urban residents agree to share their thoughts.
It's a security matter, all the very sensitive. You hear not behind it. I getting it. Because you may be, to the greatest of your surprise, you may not know that it's not government that is killing those people. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
The matter once now government machineries now roll out or roll again. So that is why you see that Abacha said any security that lasted more than 24 hours, Aka government no man. If government want that thing to stop today, they will stop that. Are you getting it? Whatever thing be this thing, government knows what to do. I don't even be in a position to advise them. They know what to do. They have all the machineries. They have all it takes. Are you getting it? To stop the killings, if they want. So they have it. But since they are not doing anything about it, is it the citizens who are not the security officers, or who is not the chief security officer of the state? Or how wouldn't they give me anything? What would they do? They are incapacitated. Are you getting it? It's quite unfortunate that there is such a massive killing and bloodshed going on. But government wants to stop it. They will stop it.
Okay. For the insecurity we have in Imo State and the ones we've been hearing about in Imo State, I would say, the governor is the governor and he's not everywhere. As the governor, he has delegated people who are in charge of some particular assignments in the state. For me, I will advise that the governor just calls for a meeting and relates, because they are the ones to talk to the governor, to relate to the governor what they are hearing regarding security and insecurity in the state. Instruct them, ask them what is happening, because he has already given them leave to do whatever they have to do as regarding the security of the state. So if the security of the state is failing, we should hold responsible the people in the helm of the affairs regarding security. They need to, release security personnel. In as much as this time around that the security, instead of them to do what they are sent to do, they will be harassing people. Let security people be released in those rural areas. Sometimes they are always afraid to go into the rural areas because they know what is happening there. So I will advise, let them be released, let them go, let them be sent to these rural areas so they can be able to help those people, because they are innocent civilians.
I want to commend the Imo State security agencies, because I will not say they are not doing anything. They are working. But I would want them to sit up and do something about this. all these strategic locations in Imo State that this the killings have been happening. I think the security agencies, their heads should do something about it. Set some police personnel over there to always checkmate on those areas to make sure that this incidents will not occur again, because lives and properties of the citizens should be the major thing of which the state government should take care of. Life first. So security agencies should see the necessary fix, and they should also be well equipped.
The fact that this has been continuing consistently for weeks, I think there is a reason for it. Maybe whoever or whichever organization is behind this is trying to pass a message. So for the security to be effective, they should be able to trace this problem to the roots. It's not just about sending security personnel guarding the places. You don't know when they will strike next. But if we can trace this problem to the roots, I think this security issue will be solved even before it gets out of hand. And please, it's something that we have to consider with utmost attention as a matter of urgency. The intelligence organization should go to work, get to work, and find out what is actually the cause of this problem. Because there is no smoke without fire.
Residents with helpful information are asked to contact emergency lines 080-3477-3600 or 0810-3341-610. But from Okigwe to Idiato, Uguta to Arandizogo, Imo is bleeding. And as residents bury their loved ones, they keep asking, where is the government? Where are the answers? And when will the killings stop? In Owerri, JohnKennedy Ogbonna reporting for Afia TV.
JohnKennedy for that report. I mean, it's a very, very sad one, very scary one really going on. Earlier, we're talking about the kidnap that happened in Anambra. Now we're seeing Imo State. And like we said earlier, it's now looking like a southeast thing. What is going on? If we're bracing up, if this is their own way of bracing up for elections, why does it look like why is it the southeast? I mean, it should not be anywhere at all. But really, what is going on? Is it that security is not being put in place? Is it that the government is not doing it? What? I can't even start to...
It's actually a lot. It's a lot of things. You know, I don't want to say it's only in southeast, in as much as we focus on southeast. But I believe that if you keep your ears on ground, you also hear other places in Nigeria it's happening. It's a Nigeria thing, and it's really sad that this is our reality. We don't trust the government. We don't trust anything. You're just on, vibes and inshallah. If you're going, if God protects you, fine. If you meet anything on the road, you don't know what to do next. And it's really sad that we are here. And I hope that the government does something different this time around to save all of us, because it's a lot of things.
I mean, we're talking about it earlier, and it looks like at this point, everybody should fortify themselves. Just like that social media banter we're having, and people were advising each other, fortify yourself in this country, because you really cannot depend on anything. And it's so heartbreaking, because there are other milder issues that will happen, and before you know it, the police has cracked it down. Before you know it, the soldiers has cracked it down, and some insecurity still remains a persistent issue. We've seen Boko Haram guys make videos in forest, yet they don't track these people down. And that's why I am really beginning to look the direction of the guy that was saying that anything that exceeds 24 hours has the government's hand in it. But it's really, I just hope that the government steps in so that we will not be left to our imaginations on this, because it's becoming really terrible. Any final words?
You've said it all. I just, like we said, you just hope that the government does something different this time around, ease this whole thing, because it's painful that every single time you continue to lose people to this thing, you understand? And also, even when you want to travel, you're already considering, what if I meet something like this on the road? So everybody everywhere is so insecure. You don't trust the road, you don't trust the people, you just, it's difficult and it's sad. And I hope that, things change as soon as possible.